Hello, my name is Evan Lyons, and my semester end project covers the Fair Labor Standards Act of 1938. So, the purpose of this act was one, to establish minimum wage. Each minimum wage varies by state, but the federal minimum is $7.25. The next aspect is overtime pay, which means once employees have worked over 40 hours, they are entitled to overtime pay, which is 1.5 times the regular rate. The third aspect is record keeping. This is basically like tracking employees' hours worked per week, generally on like a timesheet or maybe in like a computer. And then the last aspect is child labor restrictions, and it is used to protect the educational opportunities of minors and bans them from working in jobs that can be detrimental to their health. So the benefits of this act, it holds companies accountable for the wages paid and hours recorded. It ensures that employees have equal rights in the workplace and creates an ethical workplace standard. If this act wasn't put into place, businesses could basically overwork their employees and underpay them to get the most revenue gained. Um, Also, employees receive money that they worked for, the correct amount of hours, and the employees are cared after. So, the first case where this act was violated came from Walmart, the retailer. They agreed to pay back $4,800,000,000 in back wages to over 4,500 employees that found violations of the Fair Labor Standards Act overtime provisions. The settlement also included the retailer must pay an additional $463,000 in civil penalties, and this case was handled at the federal level. The next violation that occurred was from Central Laundry Incorporated, and they were accused of underpaying employees and did not account for all of the hours worked. In this settlement, Central Laundry Incorporated was ordered to pay $527 in back wages, in addition to the $478 awarded by the court in 2018. And then this settlement was settled at the U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania. And lastly, the impact of this act. It's played a huge part in protecting the workforce and making sure companies are held accountable for the wages and hours that they're supposed to pay their workers. Like I said earlier, it removes unethical practices in the workplace. It also protects children's educational opportunities, and it removes the uses of sweatshops, even though they're still prevalent in China to this day, and the mistreatment of employees. An example of that would be the European Industrial Revolution, where kids as young as 5 were working in mills, and they were overworked in their hours and also underpaid. So I hope you enjoyed this presentation of the Fair Labor Standards Act and understood what exactly it does and the impact it's made today. Thank you.